campground. 500 metres, you say. I might just go up and have a look over the hill.
So Larry's just gone for a walk to see whereabouts we're going to camp. We're at WAURALTEE Beach. Now, you can actually camp on the beach for free, or there is a campground here in the sand dunes, which we have actually paid for in part of our York pass. So I don't exactly know where we're going to camp. I think there's probably more people on the beach. It'll be more popular. Well, you're sitting in sand here anyway. You're sitting in sand here anyway. So did you want to go down to the beach? Just doing a bit of levelling work here. See if we can get the van a bit more level. Barry doesn't want to go drive down on the beach, so we're going to just sit up here on the cliff top. See what difference that made. Pretty good. Well, we can't complain about the view from up here at least.
We've got the barbie out tonight, so we're going to cook tea on it. We're just doing sausages, eggs and sweet potato and normal potato. Those big chips.
Holy dooly, Larry, that looks like a lot of food for two people.
It's only, well,
I've leftovers for breakfast.
no you won't.
Oh, you won't, you can eat it all, eh?
Yeah. So just got to turn these around, get them cooked.
So, easy dinner on the barbecue tonight. Just thought I'd put a little bit of spinach on to make it a bit fancy and a bit more healthy. So what does Larry do with his dinner?
Got a face. Bon appetit.
So we're heading off down to the beach, and Larry's taking pity on my poor leg. Even though we have a path right next to our van, it's quite steep. So we're driving down. This is the road you need to take if you bring your caravan down to the beach. Well, and it's a little bit bumpy, I think. As you can see up there, there's quite a few vans parked. And just stay here by our van, I think.
You go swim here.
Yeah, what's wrong with there? Is that no good? Well, it's like a big...
shallow.
It's a city up there. Or you want to go up there and see if there's a better spot?
Well, that's only about a foot deep. Well, unless you go where it is.
Well, isn't it all the same?
I don't know.
Oh, just park here. As you can see through there, that's us up there.
We're sitting down on the beach now with the umbrella. Had a little bit of a paddle out in the water. Caravan's up behind us on the hill. So we thought we'd just come down here and relax a little bit this afternoon. Sun setting behind us.
What a beautiful night.
Bit chilly.
The breeze, yeah. But not a bad view.
interesting seeing him, but
Only thing spoiling our view is the caravans on the beach. So the next day a few people had left our camp area, so I thought I'd give you a look to see what it's like where we're camping. You can fit probably half a dozen vans up the top here, and there's some other tracks into the dunes you can go as well. But it's much quieter and more peaceful up here than down on the beach. It looks like Caravan City down there. So it's a little bit of a cool and windy day today, so I thought I'd restock my muesli up. And I make my own, so I just crush up 3 or 4 wheat bix, add some bran, some coconut, almond flakes, chia seeds, pepita seeds and rolled oats. And I usually use sunflower seeds as well, but I haven't got any at the moment. I put them all into a container and then you just give it a shake. Mix it all up. And you have your own homemade muesli. Very healthy, very delicious, a good breakfast. I buy most of my ingredients from Aldi, so it works out much cheaper than getting them all from the other supermarkets. So up early the next morning, and this is what I found after a very windy night. Sand everywhere. Beautiful sunrise though. Still a bit windy. Can tell by the ocean. And it's surprising the patterns that the wind has made in the sand up here around our campsite. A lot of the sand has been blown away from under our van. So just driving into Kadina shopping area. Weather was really bad at the beach, so we've decided to come in and have some retail therapy. Haven't seen a town this large in quite a while. It even has a small Kmart.
there's the park. There'll be a toilet in it.
So while we were in Kadina this morning, we decided the car definitely needed a good wash. Not sure if it's worth it because we're going back out on a dirt road back to camp, but it's been weeks and weeks and weeks since the car's had a wash, and the dirt was very ingrained on the paintwork, so we decided it needed
$2 more.
couple more dollars. Okay, well, you can have lunch when you're finished. Go find somewhere nice to eat, hey?
Yeah.
Been quite a while since we've seen it this nice and clean. So we just did all our chores in Kadina this morning. Had lunch. Now I thought we'd play tourists before we head back.
Heading over to Moonta.
Moonta Bay.
Moonta Bay. Just have a look around there.
Because the sun's finally come out.
Yeah, it's actually rather warm. 25 degrees.
And
Better than yesterday.
if we have time, we might even drive home through Port Hughes. So just coming into Moonta Bay now.
Cornish kitchen. They made Cornish pasty. Traps.
There's a huge big church back up in there, the other side of the park. So just coming down to Moonta Bay now. Oh, it still looks a bit windy and rough down here, Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks a nice little place though.
Okay.
It's a cafe.
Up.
Oh, looks like it's closed. Up on the corner, is it? Up. Motel.
Up. Up. Coffee
Oh, and a lovely big jetty. Or we can go for a walk on the jetty, work off our lunch. Oh, this is quite nice. There's a big motel there if you'd like to, if you don't have a caravan and you want somewhere to stay. think of this place?
Cool.
Cool.
Out of Moonta jetty.
Cool or cold? Cool.
Cool.
It's a bit breezy.
Trash. The cat squid, garfish. Whatever else. Maybe kingfish off this jetty.
I think that could be Port Hughes. Well, I quite enjoyed my little jaunt down at Moonta Bay. It was very lovely. The walk out on the jetty was really nice, and the fact that they had a really nice swimming pool attached was a bonus. Just not the day for swimming for us though, unfortunately, with the cold wind. But maybe we might be able to come back.
Yeah. Stay at the RV park and the caravan park.
Yeah, that's the only thing. We hate caravan parks, but there is a nice, well, it's not nice by the looks, but there's a caravan park right on the beach there, which maybe it'd be all right for a night. Anyway, we'll pop down now to Port Hughes and check that out before we head back to the caravan. Time for a cuppa here, I think. So getting back from Port Hughes at 5 o'clock, by 7 o'clock it was so windy and we knew we wouldn't get a good night's sleep. So we moved our van down to the lower campground and decided to call it a day for WAURALTEE. Tomorrow we'll head off to a new area.